Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. My name's Molly and I'm a fifth grade teacher who helps other teachers just like you start and grow your own online tutoring business so you can earn extra income without quitting your day job. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you some simple ways to make extra money online. One of the best parts of owning your own online tutoring or teacher business is that you're in charge of it. So you're also in charge of how that money comes in. And the good news for you is there are many ways to add extra streams of income to your tutoring business without stressing yourself out. School's getting ready to start again. I'm starting a new grade level, a new school, and I'm going to be teaching fifth grade, as you guys know. And I am always looking for ways to grow my business that does not include spending extra hours working, meaning tutoring. So hear me out. If you are full-time tutoring, then that's how you make all your money. Fantastic. That's great. I've actually worked with a few tutors this summer in one-to-one coaching who are doing just that. But there's other people I know that are like me who maybe aren't teaching, but they're doing something else full-time, or they are teaching full-time and they just know they can't trade all of their time in the evenings to tutor. And so that's what I want to help you with, is figuring out extra ways to make money that's not going to add a bunch of stress onto your plate. Okay, so you can grow your tutoring business by scaling it with the offers that you already have. Let me explain. So let's say that you are tutoring a couple kids in reading. Could you turn that into a class that you have with all of those same kids at the same time? Yes, that's called a pod, but you have to have similar learning needs. Likely though, the kids that you're tutoring, if you're tutoring inside of your niche, fit into the same area and you could turn that into a class. So instead of having 3 kids back to back after school, you could have just, let's say, 30 to 45 minutes of all 3 kids, charging them the same rate and getting more bang for your buck. That is one of the best ways to scale your tutoring business so you're not trading all of your time in the evenings. Okay, my next tip is going along with what I just said, but creating a class that goes with what you're already tutoring. I've talked about this in a few other videos, especially the one where I talked about OutSchool, so go check that out if you're looking to create an online class. You can certainly do it on your own and you don't need an online platform. The great thing about OutSchool is that it provides you with an audience when you don't have one. So in my example from that, I love teaching my students handwriting. I started tutoring some kids in handwriting, especially during the pandemic, and I created my own online class for that where I could help a lot more kids at once versus just one-to-one. And therefore, I was making a lot more money doing that and not as burnt out. So consider creating a class from something that you love teaching and that you might be already tutoring in. Okay, next, you know I'm going to say teachers pay teachers. I've been talking about that a lot lately, and it's because it really has transformed my business and allowed me to make more money passively. And if you have the mindset of slow and steady wins the race, you will do really well on TPT. It's the people that think they're going to make a lot of money right away and get kind of flustered when they're not seeing thousands of dollars pop up in that first month. Those are the people that fail. But I know you're different. You are willing to put in the time up front so that you can make the money later down the road. And it might take a couple months. It might take a year. I can't give you a timeline for that. It just depends on the effort that you put in. A lot of people will ask me that, how soon can I expect to start making money? It all depends. If you're following the right steps and not trying to do it on your own, there's many ways that you can learn a lot of seller tips that are out there. And you can go back and look at some of my YouTube videos about that, where I tried to help you become a teachers pay teachers seller. So starting your TPT store is one of the best things you can do inside of your tutoring business. You will not regret it. All right, last, I talk about this all the time too, but blogging about your products and services. Blogging is also a long game. So if you want a quick return and think you're going to get tutoring clients after one blog post, it's not going to happen. It's going to take some years. I've been blogging for about 4 years now, and it's taken me some time to get real growth from that. But it's because I had the mindset of slow and steady wins the race. And combining that with a Pinterest strategy, something I'm going to make some videos about later down the road, and blogging intentionally to help solve problems. And that's something I do teach inside of Tutorpreneur Academy. All of my students are well versed in blogging, and all of them do it because once they watched my lessons on that, they could see how transformative it was going to be for their business. And regardless of how they felt about writing, they knew that it was the next step to scale their tutoring business. And I know you can do that too. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're thinking, where should I get started right away? Maybe you haven't started your tutoring business yet and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, then you need to grab my free 10-step guide where I walk you through the first 10 things you need to do to start an online tutoring business, and that is the perfect place to start from there. If you're ready to level up your tutoring business and add more things on, then you can watch my free masterclass where I teach you how to build your dream tutoring business in less than 10 hours a week. I hope you found this video helpful and that you're going to start making a plan to scale your business, because trading all of your time for dollars is not going to be sustainable in the long run, and creating passive streams of income is going to help you go on vacations with your family and be able to put your business to the side and enjoy the life that you've always wanted to live. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.